Good morning. It's day 142. Sitting here at this kind of derelict picnic pavilion in the upper field of the town park of Pawling, New York. Got about a mile walk to town, into the heart of the little town, which is super cute and gorgeous when I drove through it yesterday on the way here. I'm gonna try to find some breakfast there and maybe a little bit of shopping. I need things like fuel and snacks and breakfast items for the next 2 days. So not a lot, but a little bit. And then figure out how to get back to trail. Downtown Pawling's a solid 3 miles, and that's not a short walk for not counting, and it's on the road, which is brutal and dangerous. So I'll probably get a cab or something unless some volunteer offers to take me. But I'm 3/4 of the way done packing up. It's just, I gotta bundle that thing up and stuff in my backpack, and that's pretty much it. I'm putting my shoes on right now. It rained, not all night, but much of the night, maybe from midnight, somewhere around midnight or 1 or 2 a.m. till about 5 a.m. I think it finally stopped around 5. So, cloudy, wet day. And some road walks are in my future. I'd like to get some decent miles on the trail. I feel like I've put in a few medium-sized days, but it just, it is what it is. All right, I'm walking to Pawling. I hope it don't get rained on today. Well, folks, I'm back on trail. Well, a couple hundred yards from trail on New York Highway 22. Technically, I didn't walk across this road. Yes, I did. I got picked up on this side and got dropped off on this side. So, yeah. I was about to accuse myself of having yellow blaze in the wake of Highway 22, but I recall that's not the case. Anyway, I didn't walk right past it. Only about 10 stops. But here we are. I'm back on the trail. You can see it's a rainy day. It's not raining, it's just rainy. There's Highway 22 disappearing in my rear view. I was lamenting, I'll re-lament since there was loud traffic going by, that these small towns I've stopped in, so far Unionville, Greenwood Lake, now Pawling, New York, don't have grocery stores or supermarkets in them. 2 of them have had a CVS, which, you know, each of those has one aisle of like dry goods type things, but little to no selection of what a standard grocery store would have. So I'm kind of winging it on Cliff Bars and stuff like that. And I asked one local who was chatting with me about the trail if there was a supermarket or a grocery store or something, and he said there's gave me the name of a place. Well, it was just a gas station convenience store, and that's all it was. And there's nothing in the town of Pawling, nor Greenwood Lake, nor Unionville that is anything more than that, except for the CVS, which is, you know, a half a step up from that, but nowhere near a grocery store that would carry all the things I need in one place. Right now, it's like this, my mantra, which applies to the highs and the lows and the highs. A little butterfly, symbolic butterfly just flew by. Now that's an epic water tower. And I wonder what they're using it for. It's got a skylight in it, so that means what? They're living? Someone's living in it? That would make an awesome conversion for a house. These wildflowers. Uh-oh, I haven't tick sprayed my legs yet. These boards are so slick, it's like walking on melting ice, kind of. You can only take like very small steps because they're just like slick. Slow going today. I guess it stopped raining. I can take the hood off, but everything's still dripping from the trees. All right, I'm taking a break at Wiley Shelter. Oh, look at that flare. Look at that lens flare. It's the Wiley Shelter. I still can't tell if it's still raining or not. Let's see. I'm going to say it's still lightly drizzling, but mostly it's dripping off the trees. There's a couple of really good camping options in 4 miles, which is 2 more hours, which is 5 p.m. And then from there, not much for another 6 miles beyond that. So my most likely destination is going to be the intersection of the Housatonic River and the whatever river's flowing into it there. There's a bunch of campsites, a bridge, and all that, and a shelter like 0.2 miles just before it as well. So plenty of options in 4 miles, which is another short day in my gradual trek towards Maine. I've been noticing around here some of the shelters have these old hand pumps, hand pumped wells for their water source. This one has a sign warning you to treat or filter. I just crossed a little stream back there, and I was going to jump on Far Out to make a note of how well it was flowing for the comments, and only to discover that I'm on some trail that's not technically the AT. As you can see from the blazes behind me, it's marked as the AT, but apparently I have a vague recollection of hearing about a bridge that was out or something like that. And somebody a couple of days ago told me that when I get to the part where the bridge is out and there's a roadwalk bypass, to ignore that, and it's easy enough to get across on stepping stones. So I think that's the section I might be on right now. I didn't see any indication whatsoever that there was a detour back there. There are no signs or anything. Yeah, here we are. So there's a rope across. Oh, the water not even gonna get wet, but yeah, you can see where the bridge has collapsed. Hello, what's this? Here we are, entering another state. I think we dipped back into New York for a little bit and several miles, but we're setting foot in Connecticut right now.
What's going on down here?
Hey, what's going on? Architecture inspection. Not mortise and tenon. A little bit disappointed. Although I do like the use of actual logs. Old abandoned farming equipment. Some tractor attachments, plows. It's kind of cool. So that was the shelter in the woods next to the shelter. I'm gonna go on down to the campsite by the river just to see if there's a better hang to be had. There were some areas that were all right, but the ground was not like campground floor. It was like woods floor, like deep soft leaves and a lot of rocks and fallen branches and stuff. So I could make it work, but I think I'd probably taking the chance that I could find something better at the next campsite. Let's go check these out. Oh, we get our own privy at the campsites. That's nice. Go back here in the trees and see what there is to work with. Got a clothesline going for all my wet hiking clothes. And a little tea village growing. I'm gonna add some snacks to this while I go get some water.